Hey Knights, welcome back to Vervecast. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Caroline. This episode, we're excited to cover students' opinions on the House bill posed to ban TikTok.
First, see baseball player Jaden Lunt and tennis player Zachary Holton as they reflect on personal growth that comes from being on a high school sports team.
And advice from the Verve seniors. Vervecast starts now. Our first package covers student opinions on the possible TikTok ban after a vote in the House of Representatives. Let's go to Sarah Beth for the story.
Thanks, Caroline. TikTok is in danger of being banned in the U.S. TikTok's Chinese-operated parent company, ByteDance, is under fire. Politicians worry that with full control of this divisive app, China may share sensitive user data, such as browsing history, location, and biometric information. With this in mind, students have mixed opinions on the ban of the app.
Individuals could be at risk for losing information and danger and things like that, but the entire country could be at risk too, because if something gets leaked or anything by like a government official, then that's going to cause a lot of problems.
It's fine for the American government to ban TikTok completely and then maybe investigate the company that is, taking users' information. That's not cool. That's just illegal.
I think to really fix problems that social media cause, you'd have to put restrictions on all of your social media, not just losing TikTok. I still think losing TikTok would probably help a little bit, but it's still not going to solve every problem that social media can cause, because people would just go to something else too. So.
I think it does a lot more harm than good, especially, like I said, for a generation of kids who are now coming into the workforce and are coming of age, who it has affected negatively, again, how they interact with other people, these essential skills that they have that they just don't, because social media has become such a big part of our lives.
It remains to be seen if the bill will become a law. President Biden has agreed to sign the bill, but it must still pass in the Senate. We'll see what happens in the following months. Back to you, Caroline.
Thanks, Sarah Beth. We'll be on the lookout for any updates.
Next up, we have exclusive interviews with seniors Zachary Holton and Jaden Lunt. Here's Sadie with more details.
Thanks, Chloe. For all of their high school careers, seniors Zachary Holton and Jaden Lunt have each individually excelled at their sports. As their final seasons come to a close, the boys begin to reflect on their time spent as a student athlete.
Tennis is a huge mental game, so it's helped my self-control a lot. It's helped me control my anger or just keep my cool. It's helped my strategy a lot, and so mainly mentally.
Holton joined the tennis team as a middle schooler and has continued to play through high school. He credits the tennis team for much of how he's grown into the man he is today and his relationship with God.
I think I grew a lot in my faith with God, as I started doing Bible studies and devotionals, and I started plugging myself in with a bunch of different small groups and churches, so that helped me a lot grow as a person, again, mentally, and then it also transferred over to my tennis too, just helping my self-control and all that.
Although playing a sport can be tough at times, Holton reminds students to enjoy what they're doing and spend time having fun.
This one time I played this kid at Peachtree Academy. His name was David, and normally, so we play 2 sets to 6 games, which normally that'll last an hour and a half or something like that. But me and him had a 3-hour and 15-minute long match, and we were both so dog tired, dude. But so we started on the outdoor courts, and then a thunderstorm came, so we had to move into indoor courts. So we just caravanned over the indoor courts, and we kept playing for an extra hour. It was insane, because we were so evenly matched too. But 3 hours and 15 minutes lasted a long time, and then I ended up winning in the tiebreaker. Wow. It was you have to win by 2 when you were going to 10, so it was 16-14. It was insane. But it was really fun.
Sports are also a great way to get involved at school and make some lasting friendships. Lunt recalls how some of his closest friends were made through the baseball team.
It's a really close team. Played with some of these guys for years. Some of them, Hayden, the freshman, it's just been 1 year, but we brought him right in, and he's just become a brother with us pretty much. So it's been a very tight team.
Playing all 4 years of high school gave Lunt the unique opportunity to be mentored by older teammates, grow in his own abilities, and lead his team through an amazing season.
It's definitely been huge, like playing from freshman year, looking up to people now. Those people look up to me. It's just helped me become a better leader, and just my leadership rules as a senior.
The Knights baseball team keeps it a priority to play for the glory of God and grow closer in their faith through team devotions.
Yeah, I think as I've gotten older, I think it's been mixed in a lot more than when I was a freshman. But with other teams, usually we'll pray before or after the game, which really just kind of calms us down and makes us focus on why we're really playing.
We wish these seniors the best of luck as their seasons conclude. Back to you, Chloe.
Thanks, Sadie.
Speaking of seniors, Verve has quite a few members who are wrapping up their times at King's, ourselves included. Let's see what our seniors have to say.
My advice to the underclassmen would just be to do hard things in high school. Like, get out of your comfort zone and do the things that you're scared to do. I joined the track team my sophomore year, and it's been such a growing experience for me, and it's pushed me leaps and bounds past my comfort zone. So do things that are outside of your comfort zone and do your best doing them.
My advice is to not let high school be your peak in life, but to remember that God has bigger things in store for you and He has a plan for your life.
I think the best advice that I could give would be to value your personal relationship with God. It's good to be a part of a church and go to church with other believers, and you can get things out of sermons there when other people are preaching and teaching. But it's really important to be in the Word yourself personally, because He is a personal God and He wants to have a relationship with you. And as long as you're reading God's Word, you can hear from Him, because that's the way that He speaks to us today. And so one thing that's made the difference in my high school career has been having God's guidance and comfort and counsel, and even rebuke and correction when I'm in the wrong.
Just don't take it too seriously. Like, you should strive to get good grades, but like, don't break your back trying to be perfect. Just enjoy it.
Do a lot of new stuff, do a lot of fun stuff, have a lot of fun, and make a lot of great Christian friends, especially, and prepare yourself for college. I think one other really big thing that we need to realize, especially when it comes to our faith, is that if we don't prepare ourselves for really hard times, we're not going to be prepared for those hard times. So even if you say your faith is really great as a Christian, if you're not reading the Bible every day, if you're not praying every day, and if you don't have a good Christian community anchoring yourself to the faith, it's going to be very difficult for you to go through not only college, but just any hard times that you might go through in high school. So again, just do new things, have fun, but also keep your eyes on the Lord, because that's really the only thing that can give high school any purpose. More than that, it's the only thing that can give your life purpose.
My biggest piece of advice would be to consistently walk with the Lord closely, because no matter what's going on in your life or what's going on in your circumstances like around you, you always have Jesus as your best friend. And the best parts of high school for me were the times when I was walking closely with the Lord and got to have fun and experience true joy from Him and not from worldly things.
So for my senior advice, I'd say to slow down and enjoy life. Don't rush too much, or you're just not going to enjoy high school as much as you should.
We can't wait to see what's next for Verve. That's a wrap, Knights.
If you want to see more from Verve, check our website and be on the lookout for issue 4 in your doc folder. We'll see you next time.
The Verve is your voice.